The 3 Series is the most important car in BMW's lineup. Cato checks out the evolution of the 3.
Now, Dave, we've driven over to a corner of Laguna Seca, and lo and behold, you've laid out 6 generations of the 3 Series.
Absolutely. I mean, the 3 Series dates back in the U.S. and Canada to 1976, wow. And so we've seen all 6 generations here from that time. And what no better place to showcase the car than the iconic racetrack like Laguna Seca.
All right, well, let's go back to Generation 1.
This was the transition from the iconic BMW 2002. It established the 3 Series as the next progression in the numbered series range for BMW.
What year are we talking about here, Dave?
Oh, I'm sorry, we're talking about 1976 as a 77 model, and that's where it started. And then this car was with us through until 1983. All right, and this is the second generation of 3 Series. The first generation was only available as a 2-door. This was available at first as a 2-door, later as a 4-door, and then eventually as a convertible. It brought 6-cylinder power to the 3 Series for the first time in this generation. It also established the trend of having technologies from the more expensive BMWs coming down to the 3 Series range with the use of ABS brakes. And in fact, in the US, from 86 on, all 3 Series became standard with ABS brakes. This third generation is really one big change that happened here was we started to move away from the traditional boxy styling for which BMWs had been noted for. So this became a much more modern design, much more flowing design overall. And again, a big leap in terms of technology and handling. The suspension in this car was a big leap forward from the previous generation, so the handling characteristics were dramatically improved. This is 1999 for the fourth generation.
Yeah.
And again, a big move forward in terms of the overall design of the car, the styling, much bolder from many perspectives. And what's interesting about this car was this was also the first car that was designed at BMW Design Works here in the United States. So it was a big change from that perspective too. Again, a lot of technologies moved into this car, things like dynamic stability control, our navigation system all moved into this car. So it brought it up another level in terms of luxury technology, which again became something of a tradition for the 3 Series.
Was this the first 3 under Chris Bangle when he was head of design?
This was the first 3 Series under Chris Bangle in terms of head of design. So you can see that influence with the car as well. This is Gen 5. This is the outgoing model. So this one arrived in 2006, and again, raised the bar in terms of styling, handling, performance, all those things that the 3 Series has been noted for.
Is this the most successful generation?
This is by far the most successful, both in the United States and worldwide.
Well, what does the 3 Series represent in terms of annual, your percentage of BMW sales?
Well, for us in the U.S. and Canada, it would be very similar. You're looking at about 60-65% of all BMWs sold are 3 Series cars.
So this is a hugely important car because at this time BMW also became the largest premium manufacturer in the world.
Well, we did during the time of this car on a global basis. And then in 2011, we finished the year in the U.S. as the top premium manufacturer in the U.S. as well. So, and a lot of it was on the strength of the 3 Series.
If Generation 5 established BMW in a big way globally, Generation 6 has all the pressure to hold on to that place.
It does have a lot of pressure. I mean, everybody has very high expectations for any new 3 Series. Well, every generation of 3 Series has sort of raised the bar and set people's expectations in terms of what to expect from a sports sedan.
Pressure.
Well, absolutely. But it's pressure that we accept. I mean, the 3 Series has established BMW as that iconic brand. It's the one that most people have come to know BMW for. On any given Sunday, somewhere in the world, somebody is racing a 3 Series. And that's really part of the heart of the brand and what it all means.